War's over, but a soldier on, still battling the ghost long. Oh, still struggling to see the signs, too heavy for a heart like mine. Say,
what's going on? What is going on, people? Yeah. 7 o'clock in the morning. What's going on, everybody? It's 7:26 a.m. and today we're looking at Monday, November the 11th. I want to welcome you to Crypto Secret X. My name is Chris. Here's a place we talk about crypto, and we're going to be getting into it today. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. That helps the channel grow. And also, if you haven't subscribed, consider becoming a subscriber today. But I want to welcome y'all to the morning show as we get ready to get into crypto. We get ready to talk about what's going on with my famous two memes, Ted and Looney. And we're just going to get into the crypto market. And before we get started, I want to jump over to that chain I was telling y'all about. I was telling y'all about a couple of weeks ago. And now it is... I mean, the bull run is that, to my eyes, the bull run is here, and it's about to get ready to get nasty. And when I say nasty, I mean nasty good. So a lot of us who have been in this game for the last 3-4 years, I'm just trying to take that screen off right now because I don't want that screen up there. But we've been in this thing for a long time. So hold on, let me get that screen off so I can straighten my screen up here. But we've been in for a while. And as we see, Sui is now $3.20. Remember I told y'all better jump on Sui because Sui is getting ready to roll. When I was talking to you, it was like $1 and something. Now we're sitting at $3.19. Up 17%. And I keep telling people they better buy. Even this is low. I'm not your financial advisor. You take your own chances, your own risks, but you can see it right now. The bullish sentiment is 83%. And why is Sui blowing like that? Sweet, because they got a lot of stuff going on. You can see the market right here. And, we're going to go to the overall market. And when we go to the overall market and just look at it all together, you already know. You already know. If you don't know, Bitcoin just hit 81. Hold on, let me say it one more time. Bitcoin just hit $81,000. That's right. Bitcoin just hit $81,000, a all-time high. Now they've been talking about Bitcoin getting to that $100,000 mark. We had a new presidential election, and now the market is in 79% greed. And that's the thing about cryptocurrency. A lot of times when people get into cryptocurrency, when it's down, they're panicking, they're going ballistic. And I always said one thing about the market: it's always going to go up. It'll go down, but it's always going to go up. And so we just went through that little stupor. So now we're looking back. And those of us who have been holding, those of us who have been buying, accumulating, and understanding how the market works, you're sitting pretty good. You're probably waking up this morning. You're going to see YouTube jamming. You're going to see all the YouTubers back. All the YouTubers are coming back talking about crypto. Why? Because crypto is up. The market is up. And right now, it's no telling how far we can go because this has been a bull run that's been held back so long that people are like, man, it's about time. So let's go ahead and scroll down. Let's check out the market, see what's going on. Ooh, I got to hit it one more time. One more time. Let's hit it. You know when it's about to go down when you start seeing Ethereum is approaching that $4,000 mark. Solana at 216. Come on, y'all. XRP 58 cents. Cardano at 59. Ooh, y'all already know Avalanche 32. Sweet, $3. Chainlink 14. Man, we've been Aptos. Aptos is at 11. Oh my goodness. Internet Computer back up to 9. Is it gonna get that all-time high? Casper up to 15 cent. Let's keep it going. Stella, we seen that render. I remember I told y'all better start looking at render. Render's at $6. Went down to 3. Dog with hat. Did we miss that one? Did we miss that one? Boy, we missed that one because dog with hat is now $3. A meme coin now is $3. Stacks at $2 as we keep going on down. Avi $187. OKB 44, injecting 26. Mantle 76. And we just I'm just going down through the ones that I hold. Immutable X I think is really underperforming in my take on it. Then you got to look at let's see, we scroll down. Hedera 55, that's still underperforming. I think so. Let's go ahead to Graph 18. We know we saw that at all-time high. It's one more I want to scroll down here too. Maker. That's what I'm saying. But Arweave, pay attention to Arweave, people, because Arweave is something that I think would definitely, I think it's definitely going to blow. Again, we're scrolling on down. Jasmine Coin now at 2 cent. We got to see what Jasmine Coin is going to do. I got a ton of Jasmine Coin, but we really got to see what Jasmine's going to do. Jasmine's at 1.1. I think Jasmine can reach a 25 cent, 20 cent. Just depends, but I really think Jasmine could get there. But the one I'm going to keep saying, and I'm going to keep telling you, Polygon Matic, I think that's totally underperforming. Flow. Pay attention to Flow because Flow has FlowX. Pay attention to that. Gala Games, got to see what's going on there. Let's see here. Axie Infinity is up $1. Now, I don't know if Axie Infinity is going to make that strong comeback like it did, like it was when it was sitting at $100. Because, even though we have gaming, there are some other coins that's in the market now that are up there, but that's just in the top 100. And as we look at the top 100, of course, I want to go back up to the number 14 coin. Currently sitting at $9 billion market cap with a volume of $3.3 billion flowing through. Sui. And it is at $3.19. Sui is at $3.19. It was at 53 cents, people. It was at 53 cents. It is up now 4.8. Volume is at 37, 10 billion tokens. And they are doing some things. Now, as you see it, it's an all-time high, and it is continuously blowing. If you look at the chart all together, that's what you're seeing with Sui. This is what you're going to see with Sui. You saw it here, $1.14, then it dropped all the way down to like 43 cents. I was buying it somewhere right about here. That's when I started really hammering down and buying it. Then, took another drop down to 61 cents. Some people probably sold, but now we're sitting at $3. So if you've been accumulating over a period of time, you're probably sitting pretty good right now. And that's the thing, again, with cryptocurrency. Any coin can blow. And a lot of times people sell because things go all the way down, not knowing that some things are set up for a comeback. And so, it's I always look at it like this. If I bought something and it goes all the way down, it's no use for me selling it now. I'm just going to hold it because you never know what can spark it. You never know what can spark it. You never know what can happen. But the thing about it is with cryptocurrency, they always tell you, do not invest what you can afford. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Do not invest more than that. But Sui is blowing up. It is blowing up. I said it, up 80 overall, 85.66%. It is up. Now, let's jump over to see what's going on the Sui blockchain. And then we're going to talk about the Solana, but we're going to jump over to our famous two memes on the blue decks. That is Looney and Ted. And let's see where they are and how far they are. I really could go over to OKX and look at it, and the OKX can tell me, but I just like going to Blue Move and jumping over there. So let's jump over there. Let's see how we're looking. Let's see. Let's go with TED first on SWE and see where TED is. Okay, here we go. Let's pull it up. All right, now let's see here. TED is up 25.77%. Again, it is up. Total volume, TVL 24,000. It is on the SWE blockchain, and it is up. Let's look at. I'm hoping we can get more because they show a lot on this, like the forest, the staking, the pools, the token address, all of that is just trying to get this some to actually pull up all the way. Let's go over to Blue Move and see if I can get. Not Blue Move. Let's go over to Move Pump and see what's going on there. And we're just going to look at just the numbers and see how we are improving overall community-wise with TED. That's now up 20-some percent. Let's see. Let's see if we can get to it. And then we're going to jump over to TED. TED. Let's go share. Almost in the bonding curve. Shout out to Suey Trump son. Almost in the bonding, 76%. Just got to hang in there. Hang in there. I bought me a little bit of that. But let's look at the ones that are listed. Should we of course, there they are. Sitting right at the top of the screen. Let's see. Let's go with TED first. TED is at 31,000 market cap. The virtual liquidity is sick, $97,800. Why? Because people are staking. That's what we're getting. We're getting the staking part of that people are starting to stake it. So now that's why you see that spike there. We can go into it right here. We took the dip, and all you saw was this is the beginning. It's only been out a total of I think 4 or 5 days now. Hadn't been out long. Fully doxed wallet right there, 14%. But currently still holding, and we are getting a lot of people staking and earning more TED. You see it start balancing out. It was at about like 20 something, but now the more YouTube videos is coming out, the more we begin to talk about it. You see people migrating and SWE blockchain coming in. It's constantly on the number one the charts. If as far as on Move Pump, when you go there, when you go to the screen, you can always see it because it's just listed there. It's been king to see twice, but on the main page, these two coins have been at the top. And so I just think it's just a process of time. Looney just launched about 2 or 3 days ago, so it's kind of going through some of the, I call it the Jeter sale, and then it kind of bounced out just like TED did. Now, I've been seeing some of the top coins in the beginning. They've been hanging around that market cap, but the steadiness, the sharing, the constant talking, it just starts accumulating. Now, let's jump over to Looney and see what Looney is doing. Looney, all right. Looney creator, I got somebody that bought a little bit more than me. But Looney, you see where we had the spike, a little bit of sale there, because I think we still got some of the people who got in early. But that's that big sale. You know, you have people that first come in, they sell, and then you start seeing the work, and people start, you know, accumulating, buying and stuff. Because you see on the pump chart with Looney moved a little slower than TED, and I don't know if it'll come up here, but if it finally went live, I guess I don't think it's coming up like I wanted to. But it finally came up live. The market cap, you see where now people are now starting to stake it. I just was able to create a pool yesterday, and I did add 3 million tokens and rewards for people to staking. So that's why you're starting to see now the virtual liquidity starting to go up there. Unlike TED, it's already at $97,000 in virtual liquidity. It's continuously moving. Now you say, what do you mean by the virtual liquidity? Well, on this right here, you see TED. TED now is at 29%. APY on the staking. 2000, it was like 800, but now it's at 2,813 in staking. And what it is right there, when you come on staking, when you go to farms and you scroll down, you click on the pool that has TED. And when you hit here, you just connect your wallet, and then it's going to allow you to be able to stake your SUI against your TED. And then as you're working on that, you're able to earn passive income. Now, you may say, how does that work? Let me show you here. So let's see here if I can get this. Let's see. I'm trying to see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get this in correctly here. All right. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. So as you can see, where I've staked 123 SUI, now I'm all the way up to 13,164. I did harvest. I got up to about 50,000, and I harvest 50,000 back into my wallet, and then now I restake. Like, where I harvest the TED I earned, but I left the SUI in there at 123. So now I'm still accumulating, but I got 16 days on the staking pool, and I'm still earning 29.34%. So as I bought the meme, I'm now able to stake and earn passive income. Now as I'm staking, I'm still earning money. I'm still accumulating more, but it's not like I have to constantly just, kill myself trying to buy. I just stake the amount I have now. How does that help new investors? When you come in, you may say, man, I don't want to put, and I'm just speaking in general. Somebody say, I don't want to put $1,000. I don't want to put $1,000 in, even though it's very low. I don't want to put that much in. I may want to put 1,000. But then if you put 1,000, a lot of times when you buy memes, when you put $1,000 in there, it's predicated on people buying. It's predicated on other people holding. Once you put your 1,000, and jumps it up. Now, but any other incentive, it's not really much. But what SUI is actually adding now is when you buy, when you accumulate more. Let's say even if you bought a small amount, like at $100. I'm not your financial advisor again, but I'm just telling you what I'm doing and how I like what's going on here. Is that when I put my money in there, I move it straight into staking, and then I start earning more. So now, as I'm talking about it, as I'm telling people about it, and they are also coming in, they're learning how to stake, it just continuously grows. We have a great group of people that's starting to work on it. We got, the ideas that they're doing in order to get TED and Looney out is amazing. Now, you may start seeing it, but I don't want to give it away until, you really start seeing it with the price numbers and stuff going up. But it's really good. And, like I said, I got, it's a lot of people listening. So I'm be honest with you, I'm trying, we want to, like we told you, the goal is to be the face of the SUI blockchain. And these are the two memes that have been the most popular on the Solana blockchain. Looney is making a crazy comeback on Solana. It's just crazy what Looney is doing on the Solana blockchain. And here's the thing about it. Looney went to 4, went all the way down. Now all of a sudden, bam, it's just making another resurgence. And that's why I tell people a lot of times you just don't know how cryptocurrency works as far as the comebacks. And with memes, it only takes 1 or 2 sparks. And it's crazy sparks that just get it going. And so now, but you do see that both memes are built. And as I'm talking to you, this is what I'm talking about. As I'm talking to you, you're actually seeing it live. You're actually seeing it live, how I'm earning with the TED as I'm sitting here talking to you. I'm not buying. I'm not sitting here trying to add more. I just stake a little bit of the SUI against the TED that I had. And then when it gets up to a certain number, I just moved it in my wallet. And now I just wait no more. So the funds that I have are left there, but I'm still accumulating more TED. Now, what did I do? I also staked the rewards. So because I would, am the creator, and I had a great amount. Instead of like trying to sell, I just moved it over into rewards, which added more to what's going on here. And so I like that. And so I love what's going on. It's just so much more incentive. Now, if you look at Looney, right up under that, you can see it. I just happened to glance down. But when you look at Looney, it's the same thing. You see 11% because we just started moving the rewards in the Looney. Looney has 29 days of staking, and now you're starting to see the market cap go up. Ted's market cap is way above his actual, his virtual liquidity is way above what it has in the market cap. And people say, well, how is that? How is that? How is that? Because of what you have there. So let me see here now. I'm looking at Looney and just kind of checking it because the pool is there now. And I had to set that up yesterday. So I just set the pool up yesterday. I didn't have it up then, but I did set it up at that time. So let's see here. We're going to add, and this is what we're looking at right here. Let's see if we can get this thing going. And I know where we go. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Let's go. Now we got it. Let's see if we can do this. Oh no. I'm doing this right now for you so you can kind of see. Let's see here. This is gonna take a few minutes to get it done, and then we're rolling. All right. Let's see. Just 1 second. And I'm just moving some screens around here so you can see where we are. Okay. Let's hit that one time. And let's go. Hope everybody's doing pretty good this morning. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. So let's go ahead and let's get that. But you can kind of see with both of them there. But both of them, Ted and Looney, it's not really showing like I want to. I wish I was on my other computer. But here's the thing. You got Ted, 2,800. You got Looney right now. It's been $1,445, 11. So you see the difference in the APY that you have in the Looney and the Ted. You can see some of these heavier, like the Sui, they got like 9,000, 8,000. So I imagine Ted's going to be kind of close to that mark. And these are some of the smaller ones. And this is, remember now, this is fairly new. So we're in the cuff of something as it's getting rolled out, as it's getting started. So that's why I'm like, man, it's really hits different when you're on something that is just now begun versus something that you're coming in after it's already been established. And so that's why you see we're constantly at the top. Like, they got the boost 230. Ted's only been boost 110, but they continuously keep it at the top of their chart. And if you look at all the other ones, now you got this one, Rolanda, it's at $500,000 market cap. But I don't see anything staked, but it's just these are ones that have been out and they've been on the system for a while. Now, when you look at the DEX, let's check the DEX out. And I'm just looking at other coins. It's kind of, you see right here, that's because it's some very strong holders there. 9 times out of 10, I guarantee probably that they have bought almost every bit of that coin. And he's holding a considerable amount. And when you hold a considerable amount, it's you have a really good chance of really running that coin. But that's a really nice chart right there. So that's the power of holding. But look at the virtual liquidity. Again, look at the virtual liquidity. Now, let's go back to TED. 97 what? 8, right? 97.8. Remember that, 97.8. Now, let's go back to TED and look at TED's virtual liquidity. 97.8. And we're still rolling. Now, that comes with holders. Like we're just not getting started with the holders. So all this stuff right here is what I call building. You're building it. And you're building it because you got an opportunity to be in on ground floor at 31.4. Can you imagine what your wallet is looking at like at just $500,000? We're already virtual liquidity up right along with these guys. So if you don't understand what we on the cuff of, man, you missing it. You missing it. You missing it. And also we got it with Looney. The beautiful thing about both of these, they are built. They are already built. It's not like you gotta go in and try to build them. We're getting ready to come out. It's a really good cartoon that we are coming out with Ted. I think it's gonna really be fun to some people, and it's really a nice one that's coming out with Looney. And it's called the Jeters. But it is we've got some of the same artists that have been doing stuff with Brett. They got some of those same artists right now that's going to be doing stuff with Ted and Looney, and I'm really excited about that as they begin to help with the getting out more of the artwork and things like that. So if there's a time, again, like I said, I'm not your advisor, but if there's a time that it's time to get bullish on both of these bad boys, it's right about now. So that's what we got going on behind the scenes, and those two things. But before I go any further, I do have to I'm going to have to play a few commercial announcements, and then I'll be right back with a few other programs that we have that, if you want to be a part of, I think it's going to also benefit a lot of investors. But we're going to be right back after these announcements.
Yo, have you heard? Ted's here to shake things up on the blockchain. Not just any bear, baby. The only bear with these legendary 3D glasses, dripping style across Solana and Sui. No bull market? No problem. Ted brings the party to the market. Bull or bear. Ted isn't your grandpa's investment coin. Oh no, hold tight, because this bear's gonna take you to the moon and back, baby. Ted, the only bear worth holding. Get yours today on Solana and Sui. Welcome to Looney Coin. The Green Rabbit Army is here, and we're taking over the Solana and Sui blockchains with unstoppable energy. Join a community that's absolutely loony crazy. We're on a mission to be the most explosive, hype-driven, and fun coin in the crypto space. Get ready to go loony with us, and let's take this coin to the moon together.
All right, tell you on my end, these commercials be playing, but it's kind of funny because it's kind of jittery, and then it just kind of goes through. But I want to jump over and talk about a unique. Let's go to the Solana blockchain first, because we want to see how these guys are performing on the Solana blockchain. So let's go ahead and let's look at Looney on the Solana blockchain, and let's see where we got. And then also there is another program that we have that I think is it's a different type of program on the Solana blockchain, what we're doing with it. But let's see if we can see, it looks like, oh yeah, wow, it just came up, which is pretty good there. So Looney, where you at, Looney? Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at Looney. Uh, Looney chart. Looney chart. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's just a resurgence. In the last 24 hours, up 8%. Current market cap 26K, FDV 26K, liquidity 22,000. Just had a few bot sales there, but we have been having quite the few buys here in the Looney network. Or of course, we're sitting at 705 with Looney. 705. When we jump into the Telegram, not Telegram. I don't want to go to Telegram. I don't want to go to Telegram right now, but I do want to go to the X Spaces so you can see a little bit about what's going on with Looney. And so as we get over to the Looney page right here, let's see if I can go ahead and share that with you. Of course, Looney is making his way because the bull run is here. Get it now on OKX. Yep, that's right. Looney on Solana, Ted on Solana, Ted on Sui, Ted on. They are all on the OKX and 4 major network marks right there. Also, we are now branching it off into various languages in the various Looney rooms. You can see where we have the Arabic, the Chinese room, chat, Russian chat. So we do have those various rooms there. This is one of the commercials with the Arabic commercial. You can kind of see this right here.
حركة تم تعيينها لزعزعة عالم عملة الميم والذهاب إلى موني، مدرجة في البورصات الرئيسية مثل OKX ومتاحة على توربو فاينانس وسيتوس وبلويموف نت وفلو إكس. تعمل لوني بالفعل على إحداث موجات وبناء الضجيج مع المليارات من
We do have that. It's going on with Looney. Of course, you can see where Looney went live. Also, you see right here on Looney.
It's a green rabbit with tremendous upside view. It's on Solana and Sui blockchain.
Let's play that one more time. So, Joe.
That I'm watching is a meme coin called Looney. It's a green rabbit with tremendous upside view. It's on Solana and Sui blockchain.
Of course, Looney was king of the sea. The new buys, and you can see it there on OKX. Again, the resurgence there of Looney. And here's the thing: at the one time, people thought Looney was dead. Looney wasn't dead. Looney was just, regrouping. How we say right there, becoming the Terminator. But I just think the community, what's going on, the new wave, the new look from it being on the Sui blockchain is just bringing more eyes to it. Again, some of the Solana maxis, those Solana soldiers that we're in, we're finding new Solana warriors, and it is a marathon. It's not a race, it's a marathon. So it's a continuous build of what we're seeing with these amazing, like I call it the comeback, so I call it the comeback kid. So it is making a strong comeback there. Looney is. And you can see that right there on the chart. Now, let's see. Let's go over. Let's check out our boy here. Let's see what we got. Okay, now when we get into Ted has had some sell-off here. We're market cap 68K. Let's see. We had one major. I'm just check out this one sale. We had 42 million sale. Oh, that's a big sale. Let's look at that. Let's pull it up so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, this is on the Solana blockchain here. Let's see if I can jump over to the Solana blockchain. This might be for me a great time to buy. Okay, so now we had seen the 68K, 37 liquidity, 7 buys here in the last few minutes. You see what that's just one big sale right there. Holders, we still have those strong holders at the top. That 1 and 9% has been there forever. The 6%, the 4.2, 29. So these holders have been here forever. They've been here pretty much forever. 7 parts of liquidity. So 15%, and that comes with just a big sale. And It could be that somebody is moving over to the SUI blockchain with TED, because TED is, like I say, you see TED has 97.8 in virtual liquidity, is up almost 20%. And so you could see a little bit of that right there. But I always say it takes one. And I know when it comes to TED on Solana, this is, out of all of them, this is probably the most decentralized coin of them all. I mean, it has some major holders in TED. And when I say major holders, I mean people that have different amounts. You can see at the top right here. So we have like 80, 60, 42%. So you still have those major holders there. When you get into virtual liquidity, again, you see where there has been several people burning on that end. But I'm also, I burned 90 million tokens of TED. And so I don't know how I wouldn't have done that again. But this is the first coin that I launched. But again, TED, let's see here. TED. That's TED right there. So we got TED on SUI and we got TED on Solana. And TED on Solana, again, up 25.7%. Virtual liquidity, $97,800. Staking is now up to 2,000. It started out with a small amount of like $800. Matter of fact, it might have been lower than that. But we do see it. Usually on this link right here, you can see pretty much like everything, all the staking, all of that. It's just right now, for some reason, I cannot pull it up on the net. And so this, I'm trying to get it because Blue Move gives you a great view of it, of what you can see there. And I'm just trying to figure out why is it not showing us that. But let's see, 9-day, 10-day chart. Come on. And we had a total volume about 24,000, kind of pushing through there. So TED, Looney, you're on the way, man. We're on our way to becoming that face. And like I say, these are all been out just a few days. And Looney on Solana is making a strong resurgence. You saw that firsthand. TED on Solana, we gotta work on that. But we're gonna still work on TED on Solana and still get that rolling. For me, it's a great time to accumulate. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna accumulate. But let's go. I'm gonna pause here for one more brief announcement, and then I'm gonna be back with my closing remarks.
Welcome to Looney Coin. The Green Rabbit Army is here, and we're taking over the Solana and SUI blockchains with unstoppable energy. Join a community that's absolutely loony crazy. We're on a mission to be the most explosive, hype-driven, and fun coin in the crypto space. Get ready to go loony with us, and let's take this coin to the moon together. Yo, have you heard? Ted's here to shake things up on the blockchain. Not just any bear, baby. The only bear with these legendary 3D glasses, dripping style across Solana and SUI. No bull market? No problem. Ted brings the party to the market. Bull or bear. Ted isn't your grandpa's investment coin. Oh no, hold tight, because this bear's gonna take you to the moon and back, baby. TED, the only bear worth holding. Get yours today on Solana and SUI. Get yours today on Solana and SUI.
Okay, I'm back, and I definitely want to leave you with a few remarks here. I'm kind of looking at my phone at the same time because it's not really playing the same on the computer. But as we get ready to close out, I always like to leave this motivation part of it, because this, anytime in investing in life, no matter how you look at it, there is a motivating factor, an internal motivating factor that just keeps us going. And just understanding that through growth, there are several points that comes through growth. Growth doesn't come through comfort. Growth comes through pain, disrespect, setback, failure, and just loss. Growth comes through that, because through those particular items that we in our life that we go through, those are the things that cause us to just reflect on where we've been, what we've done, how we did it, when we did it, who we did it with. Those things allow us to be able to grow. It is only when we become a victim, or when we go into the blame game, do we lose the lessons of what we can learn through that process. Anytime you lose, if you look back and then just evaluate, the first thing should start with is, what was my decision? How did my decision reflect the outcome on this loss? When you begin to look at that in that term, in that kind of matter, you begin to see things and learn. And as you learn, you begin to grow. When you don't learn, you go into the blame, you start making excuses, or you want people to bail you out. What happens is you become turns into the victim mentality. When it turns into the victim mentality, you don't learn, you repeat. But when you learn, you don't repeat. When you learn, you grow. But you also understand that just because you experience one loss doesn't mean you've lost the entire war. You may lost the battle, but it doesn't mean you lost the war. The only way you can lose a war is if you just give up and quit. That's it. Enemies come to make you sharper. Friends just help you along the way. That's your encouragement. Those are the ones that just pat you on the back and they say, hey, keep going. And we need that. But your enemies, iron sharpens iron. And through those things, you learn. But one thing we must understand, that even though we have experienced enemies and friends, each person needs to be viewed with a clean slate that you get an opportunity to meet. And then once you see what you're working with, then you make the fair assumption. The fair assumption can be based off several things, but it is only through our eyes that our experience, we can see truly what it is. What do I mean by that? Many people have different experiences with different things. Some people prefer apples. Some people prefer oranges. Some people like bananas. But we all have a different acquired taste. If I base the taste that I've never tasted off what you taste, I can only assume whether something is good or bad based upon your experience. And your experience may not be my experience. So therefore, I have to understand and see that. It's not that we don't understand wisdom and we take it in to an account, but it's only through some of our own experiences that we gain the understanding of what life is all about. In investing, I lost more than I gained in the beginning, but I kept going. It was through sending stuff to wrong wallets, not taking any profit when I had opportunity to, not holding long enough to see the rewards. All those things were mistakes in the beginning. I lost more than I gained, but in the process of my losses, I gained more. I gained more experience, understanding of how things work, how you need to kind of focus on this, how you need to understand what your vision is, and understand that the person who gave you the vision should also be your reference of how the vision should go. The vision, where does it come from? Well, in my eyes, it comes from God. God gives us all vision. Whether you believe God or whatever your religious belief is, or whatever your inspirational belief is, you got that vision from that. So therefore, it is up to you to go back and understand what the vision is. Then understanding once you get the vision, know that it's going to be a journey. And a journey can be filled with so many great things, obstacles, people you meet along the way, friends and foes. It's all the experience. And in the end, if you don't give up and you don't quit and you keep going, at the end of the journey is the reward. That's what we look back on, not the reward. We look back on the journey, and we look back on everything we experience and see how each one of those experiences have helped us get to the point where we are now. So I challenge you today to keep going, keep investing, keep learning. The more you study, the more you learn, the more you begin to understand. I want to thank y'all today for joining me. And like I always tell you, you'll never learn how to swim without jumping in, and you'll never climb a mountain without stumbling. This is Chris with Crypto Secret X. I'm out.
Step into the X, can you feel me? $1 million dreams, a place you gotta see. To the X and feel the light. Step into the X and change your whole side. A born leader, shaped from the trials of hell.